the Saatchi Gallery now, and it's on until the 7th of January. New York's nightclub scene in the 1980s is the stuff of legend and a place where the world's creative forces met on the dance floor. My next guest was right in the heart of it. Ben Buchanan was a photographer for the Area nightclub, where he encountered and photographed some of the most famous names in the art, music and film worlds. His works are going on display at the Peter Harrington Gallery in Mayfair. He's here now, along with Ben Houston from the gallery. So, Ben Buchanan, tell us, did you have a sense when you were taking these pictures that one day they would be in galleries?
No, I didn't. I was just taking them. Some of them were friends. Some of them are just people I'd see every night. And I'd see them, like, talk to them, take their picture, say hello. And I just thought that would go on forever, and they would be around forever, and some of them died young. But the pictures, I just put them away in a box somewhere, and they got shuffled around. And gradually, people would ask me, "Oh, do you have a picture of so-and-so? Do you have some picture of Basquiat doing something? Or do you have something?" And gradually, word got round that I had these pictures. And now people want to see more and more of them. And I've got thousands of them. I'm still going through them, still discovering pictures I haven't even... Last week I found some pictures of Michael Caine that I didn't know I had.
Extraordinary. I mean, people are seeing some of these pictures now, and Ben Houston, it's not just these famous faces and the extraordinary. There's a real immediacy and fascinating style to them, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah. They're so candid, and that's what's incredible. We are now used to seeing images of, say, Basquiat or Warhol that are carefully curated, and certainly at the show going on at Barbican at the moment, we see some of those photographs. These, on the other hand, are in-house photographs from the Area nightclub. So what you're seeing is the artists that play, the very relaxed nature of it, and some of these artists who we think of as very serious, and in the case of some tortured individuals, we see them having fun, laughing, joking, but amazingly creating this scene, this vibrant scene that Ben's photographs offer such a great insight into.
And as a photographer, you were quite new to it, weren't you, at the time? And I understand you just put the camera on a certain setting, so give it a real point and click nature.
It was point and click. I didn't own a camera. I worked as an assistant for a few months for somebody. I was a terrible assistant. And I said, my friend who owned the club said, "We need somebody to go around and take pictures of people." And I said, "We want you to do it." And I said, "Well, I don't really know, but you work for Kim Steele. He's a photographer." I said, "Okay, I don't have a camera. Here's a camera. I don't have a flash. Here's a flash. Set this dial here, set that dial there, and leave it." And for 2 years, I didn't touch the dials. And it just took some courage to go and introduce myself to somebody and say, "Can I take a picture of you?" And, 95% of the time, they would say yes.
We're seeing one of your images now, a man who's very much of the moment, Basquiat. Tell us about taking his picture.
He was a very sweet, shy man, kind of mischievous. He liked music, and he would come and play records in the lounge room at the club. He didn't need the money. He was an art star at the time, but this was done during the owner of the club's birthday, and he just came along, bought a couple of crates of records, and just started playing records and things that he wanted to play.
I mean, extraordinary. We're going to see now, I think, Hockney and Herring. A very nice, candid moment of the two just chatting, two titans of the art world. It's not an over-exaggeration to say. And Ben Houston, tell me, why do you think this era is just so fascinating to us now? I mean, Basquiat's major exhibition at the moment. We are really into Herring as well. Why do you think we're so into it at the moment?
Well, I think we can't ignore the importance of the art that was created at the time. Obviously, that's front and centre of it. And certainly we are recognising that now, I think perhaps more so than we were at the time. It takes some time for these things to come to the public interest. But I think also it's an era that we are seeing the ramifications of only really now, this mixing of art, music, fashion, design, and what we now refer to, I suppose, as celebrity lifestyle, and this idea that all of these people were coming together to create a heady mix in New York at that time, specifically in the downtown scene. And I think that fascinates people even today as much as it did at the time.
Finally, Ben Buchanan, you mentioned you just found some more pictures. A lot of these never-before-seen shots. Can we expect some more exhibitions of your work over the next few months and years?
Well, I hope so. I said it takes a long time to find them, look at them, scan them, figure out some of the people are famous, but I don't know who they are. So I post them on Facebook, and people writing, oh, that's Roy Lichtenstein, or that's somebody that I go, oh, that's what they look like. 'Cause a lot of people don't know what the artists look like. You know their work, but you don't know what they look like. And I forget after a few drinks, I've forgotten who I've taken pictures of. Or somebody said, oh, that's so-and-so, and I forget. So, yeah.
Thank you both so much. And if you want to discover what some of these artists look like in candid form in the 1980s, that exhibition is on at the Peter Harrington Gallery on Dover Street from the 3rd of October to the 31st, where prints of the work will also be on sale.